Hey guys, Michael StillGG here. Today we're going over a trips tight end mix game that you can add whether you want to run it as your primary offense or something that you can audible to. Trips is good this year for a couple of different reasons. So let's start with the play curl flat here, and we're going to go against this cover 3 defense. What I'd love to do versus curl flat, out of curl flat, is this setup right here. Reason being is because you need route chems for this. Reason being is because this C route is going to get open versus that outside third every time. And that is because this streak will pull the outside third for our C route to develop. So I'll show it to you guys again. Boom. C route, money. Huge play versus cover 3, right? Now, if I want to... Now, the reason why I call that curl flat is because this post route is really good too, and it kind of creates user conflict. So not only do we have a great sideline pass here with our C route, we also have this post route here that's going to get in a nice sweet spot in between, over the yellows and underneath the thirds. And also, in the city go user that's fine. We can take our drag here, and boom, take our drag. I mean, it's an easy walk in the park here versus cover 3 defense, guys. So, and then also, not to mention, you really can throw to all 4 receivers here. This seam also is open versus cover 3, like this Y streak here. We can throw us in a nice little pocket here in the seam. So that is a play, guys. This is going to score. I'll show it to you versus cover 2. But like you saw all the reads there versus cover 3. Literally all receivers can't get thrown to. Same thing. Curl flat. We're going to go against a cover 2 defense here. We're going to look at the C route here, guys, versus cover 2 to get over this cloud flat here on the left for a big play. As we're kind of looking at like the seam's going to have a harder time getting guarded because of that verhook. But we're still going to have our high low over the middle. But we're really also going to be looking at the sideline pass. I mean, this is a huge play here. This is like 40 yards, 30, 40 yards. Versus man coverage, guys, same idea. We're going to have our post route here that's going to fry. Boom. Nice play. And that curl flat post, guys, is nice. It will get into a sweet spot in zones, and it will be a consistent man beater. And we're also going to be looking at our C route here, guys, just to absolutely torch the this cover 1 defense or man coverage defense, guys. So that is setup number 1 from this trips tight end. Setup 2, guys, is going to be another play to attack the sidelines here. We're going to call PA slot corner. We're going to go against this cover 3 defense again. This is going to be the setup, guys. We're basically going to have a simple high-low here from the trip side of the field, and then we're going to have a backside curl here in case maybe they user that trip side themselves. We're going to have a backside curl here to throw to, but right here we're just going to make the read, and we're going to have a corner out that's going to get in a nice window for a wide-open dot. Let's say, for example, I have these, and let's say that these curl flats play over the top, maybe instead of underneath. So, like, let's say, for example, we're going to go back to slot corner here, and maybe they put their curl flats at like 30 yards, maybe instead of that 5-yard flat, right? Right here, same play here, but this time instead of looking at that, we just gotta go take our flat early. So it's really just reading that nickel corner and seeing what he's going to do versus that cover 3 defense to see if we want to attack the sideline or see if we want to attack the flat or the deep corner. Boom. Again, you guys get it. It's a great second setup again, just to kind of manipulate. So instead of the C route, now they have to respect this slot corner route. So that's kind of what we're doing versus cover 3. I'll show it to you versus cover 2. Versus cover 2, what's nice about this is that this outside streak is going to get in a nice little window here. Let's go cover 2. Boom. Same setup here, guys. This time versus cover 2, we're going to try to throw this streak to the outside here. And you see how it gets in a nice window for like almost a touchdown. So we have our cover 3 setup where we're reading the nickel corner to see, or just like that flat on that side to see what he's going to run. But versus cover 2, we're going to have a bomb here with this outside streak. You can get outside of the half every time for like a huge play. We're going to break a tackle there, take it for 6. But you guys get the idea. Now, I would not recommend this play really versus man coverage, guys, just because all we're really going to have is this maybe this corner. The curl's not going to do a good job. The curl's just there just to make their user have to respect it. If they go lurk the sidelines themselves, we're going to have this backside curl. But I'll show it to you one more time here versus cover 2, guys. This is an absolute bomb versus cover 2 every single time. So this third play here, guys, is going to be PA counter go. So far, we have done 2 plays that have attacked the trip side of the field or the sidelines. We're going to go for a play on that attacks more the middle of the field and also the tight end side. So we'll go P counter go. We're going to go against this cover 3 defense here again. This is going to be the setup here. What we're going to look at, guys, is this crosser late, just because that tight end streak will pull the outside third, and it creates a great pocket here for that crosser to get thrown. So boom, same setup, boom. We're going to throw this crosser late, and we have a huge hole, guys, for a big play. The secondary read here, guys, is going to be this in route. It's going to get outside of this purple and in between this yellow. Something that the user has to respect. They cannot guard both the crosser and the in route with their user. It's just a great idea, guys. So we have the C route setup and the corner route setup from slot corner, and that we talked about to attack the sidelines. And now we have this play, boom, and it really gives them a hard time because they have to respect both our sideline plays and our plays over the middle. One other thing too I want to mention with trips is you want to run to the wide side of the field. What I mean by that is right here we're on the right hash, so our trip guys are to the left. The reason why we have that is because it is absolutely great spacing, guys, that we want to utilize. And as you can see here, guys, I'm going to show you this up here with man coverage. It's going to also do a great job at just beating man coverage here. This crosser is going to be all day long with us versus man coverage. It isn't the best play in the world versus man. Maybe if you want to run counter go, a setup that I like to do with man coverage is something like this here. We're going to have motion over slant. So it's kind of just like a spaceship concept here. Slant, I call it like a slant post setup here. The slant's going to fry. Boom. We're going to have the crosser's going to fry. So if you see zone coverage, guys, like cover 3 or cover 2, this setup here is great right here. This setup here is great. If you do run if you see like a man coverage, this setup here will be even better, guys. Boom. Boom. We can also throw our crosser here, like I said, as well, versus man coverage. So counter go, we have two setups for counter go, one versus man, one versus zone. We'll show you versus cover 2 just to, again, show that this is another great setup that we can do to attack this defense over the middle. Right here versus cover 2, guys, we're going to be looking for, again, our crosser here over this cloud flat. Boom. Gets us such a sweet spot, guys. It's a really nice play to go with slot corner, like I said, and curl flat. The fourth step I want to show you guys here is verticals. So we're going to call verticals. We're going to go against this cover 3. This is what verticals looks like. This tight end corner, as you can see, is a little bit, it's not a regular corner. It is a sharp corner. It's going to do a great job at getting underneath blues or thirds, and it's going to smoke man coverage, guys. So something I like to do with it is going back to our streak C route setup here. It's kind of like a double flat setup. So versus cover 3, again, we have that same streak C route setup that we mentioned in the first route combo. The second route combo here, watch this tight end, guys, get to a really good sweet spot here. It's kind of a play that just does a great job of attacking both sidelines. So we have a play that attacks the trip sidelines. We have a play that attacks over the middle. Now we're going to have another play here, when motion on our running back, that is going to attack both sidelines. Boom. We have our C route still here, just chilling. If we whenever we want to throw it, we got it. We have our C route. We have our tight end corner. Just a great, something just to mix in, guys. Just getting a little creative here with this 5 wide look. But versus cover 3, guys, it's going to absolutely smoke cover 3. I'll show it to you here versus cover 2. But you guys get the idea. And again, I love this tight end sharp corner from verticals because it does an absolutely great job at beating man coverage. So I will show you guys here this versus man as well. We'll call the same play here again. Motion running back out. Boom. Right here, we look either for our C route, maybe our drag, but we're really, like, this tight end corner guy's going to do a great job at frying for us. You see, I have short end elite. Short end elite, guys, agreeability I have in all my receivers. It helps beat man coverage. Big P here, my tight end, does have short end elite. So, boom. Here's the setup again. Tight end, again, just absolutely fries. You guys see it. It's a great play versus man coverage. I wouldn't really call this versus cover 2. But we have some other plays already to do a great job versus cover 2. But versus man coverage, guys, I think this is a great go-to setup. I really do. Boom, 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 all day long. You guys see it. And those are 4 great trips plays, guys. One more player that I want to show you guys is, I like to call it Spaceship or Throw Up the X. You've seen this goal line play a lot from me in the past, but again, it's too good not to have in this video. The reason being is because this tight end gets into such a sweet spot here. You see how the yellows like aren't even close to blanket? That's because that the in route here from the X receiver is gonna make those yellows bite down a little bit. But like right here, guys, boom, you guys see it. It's gonna get into a really sweet window right here. This type of play, guys, where again, the first setup and this setup, Hot Route Master is highly recommended for because of the C route in the first setup and the tight end post here. Like we need either a tight end apprentice or Hot Route Master for us to be able to make this post. But another play I like to, or another person I like to throw to here is that slant. The slant will get underneath. We have 3 reads here, guys, that we're looking at. We have the slant, we have the in route, and we have this tight end post. In route right here, like I've already said. In the second tip, same idea with counter go. We're reading between the flat in route. We're going to have the in route in between the yellow and the curl flat. And then I show you the slant. And then last but not least, we have this tight end post, guys. So you can get to such a nice window. I call it Spaceship. It's a tight end post play. It's great in the red zone. It's great in this. It's something that it is like one of the best plays and trips. Then the last thing I want to show you guys here is RPO zone alert bubble. It's going to be a nice little run here. That's every 3 you get 10 yards. It's not the sexiest run in the world, but something that they're going to have a really hard time blowing up. And then it's something like if they start pass committing or start really respecting the pass, we can throw in this RPO and zone alert bubble here, and it's going to get us 5-6 yards. Any short yardage, guys, I do like this run because it is hard to blow up. But you guys see it, like we're getting a huge game there. So just to mix in with the pass, so we have 5 passes in place that we can rock, and we have this RPO run that we can add in case they get into a pass-heavy defensive look. But that is the trip set-in mini scheme, guys. If you enjoy this video and you found some plays that you can add to help improve your game, consider checking out Silly G, where we offer full schemes with the highest level of med. Links to websites in the description. Use code GG at checkout for 20% off your next order.